Hello and welcome to this channel. This is the Eradicator and today we're going to talk about the roadmap. That's right, it's Saturday and you know guys that Saturday is roadmap day. So without further ado, let's get to it and let's jump to our roadmap. As you can see, we have this little yellow dot which indicates where something has been done. Most of it has been focused on 3.5, which is normal, guys. This is March already. I think we are already March 2nd, that's right. And the EVOCATI test flight is already testing the very first early iterations of 3.5. So it is absolutely normal that the devs are already in full swing, doing whatever they can to get this to be released by the end of Q1 2019. So as always, guys, you know that I like to go to let's go back to the Joint Planet roadmap stats, Star Citizen roadmap stats, and they're really doing an amazing job. I think I talk about them every week, and they help us track what everything that is done week after week. Interestingly, we see that we are at about 70% complete now for the 3.5 patch, which is good progress. It's actually definitely better than last week. I know, guys, that last week I was a little bit skeptical, but I am quite pleased to see what was done. So let's check it out, and there's a lot more green than there was last time, especially at the very at these characters and gameplay areas. So let's just check it out. Quite some progress with the DNA face customization. In the end, I do believe that maybe they are going to pull this off, guys. I don't know. Probably, I would say within 2 weeks this is going to be done. Maybe the first waves of PTU, which I believe are going to be available within 1 to 2 weeks, will not have this feature accessible at the beginning. But I am quite confident that by the end of the PTU we'll be able to test that and it will be released for 3.5. Finally, we've seen some progress on the planets Arcop, Lyria, and Walla. It seems that they've finally made some breakthrough, and I would not be surprised to see these to be completed within 1 or 2 weeks. Heat system is also improving. HUD improvements is improving, that's right. And distress beacons, almost complete. Maybe next week, we'll see. However, AI bounty hunting in environmental missions, that is a bust, guys. With 4 weeks left and no progress so far. Maybe we are eyeing towards a delay here, which would be unfortunate. It would be great to have AI bounty hunters going after us, especially if we're wanted. That would give us some much needed action, but unfortunately right now no progress. Also, another feature complete here. Gimbal weapons are complete. They've talked about this, they talk about it during the ATV, so that is great news to see. What do we have here at the end? Performance optimization. They have finished optimizing the patch here, so it's going to be polishing, and hopefully there's going to be some great performance when we get to the PTU. Usually they finish these quite late, so I'm genuinely quite surprised to see that they have finished their optimization mission or finished their optimization objectives already a month ahead before the release of the patch. Guys, that is great news. That is really great news. Back to the ships now. Very little improvements, well, no improvements at all. The Banu Defender, I don't know if we're gonna if it's going to make it. We're going to see. The FPS weapons also had a little bit of improvement, but they also started working with the OCS stall fixes, so that's great. Maybe they'll be done. Maybe it's not something that takes a long time. We will see. So that's all there is to report. There's barely anything done from 3.6 and 3.7, so I don't want to waste time talking about this. Overall, I think this is a much better week compared to what we had before. I don't know what you think, guys, but I mean, you know, last week the ATV had basically nothing to show. The roadmap didn't make progress, but they also told us in the newsletter that last week that all development now is focusing on 3.5 for the release. So it looks like it is starting to pay off, and that is great, guys. Also, we got the newsletter. The newsletter told us that 3.5 is in PTU. I don't think that they have access to RCorp right now. The focus is on the flight model. I don't know, you can find some I'm not gonna put any leaks or spoilers, but you can find all of these on the internet. You just need to type on Google 3.5 EVOCATI leaks, or at least don't forget to say Star Citizen 3.5 EVOCATI leaks. You're gonna find some videos and patch notes. Go check it out if you are interested. If you are not, that is fine. I'm not going to give spoilers here. So yeah, tell me what you think in the comment below. Is this good progress? What are you excited the most? And who is going to play as female player characters? I would like to know if there are guys out there who are going to pretend they are girls. That's always fun to do. It's definitely something I'm gonna do in PTU. There may be an Eradicator rat. We don't know. We don't know. We're gonna see that. That's all I got to report for this week. Thank you so much for watching. Also, don't forget on Monday, 2 p.m. Beijing time, there's gonna be the giveaway. It's gonna be live, so I'm going to hope that a lot of you are going to tune in for the live giveaway. There's going to be a lucky draw, and we're going to discuss about everything that you guys want. Now, I was about to say goodbye. Of course no, guys. Now it's time to answer a question from one of the Patreons who support this channel on the crowdfunding website, Patreon. Gargotron asks, what is your main goal in Star Citizen? Do you have a specific plan? What do you want to do when Star Citizen is finally released with all of its features? For example, a profession that you want to take, etc. Well, that's that is a very comprehensive question, Gargotron. But again, I'm going to answer the best I can. So, I want to in Star Citizen. What do I want in Star Citizen? I don't know, actually. I want to do so many things. I want to be, a badass fighter. I want to be a trader. I want to make tons of cash. I want to have my own estate in a nice, luxurious place on Terra, or maybe one of these, more touristic planets, maybe. Those that you find in the Goth system, for example. You have a couple of very beautiful worlds. I would like to have, this picture perfect place where I would have a farm and sell some spirits, distilled spirits. I will definitely sell distilled spirits, have a little farm and trade and sell my distilled spirits all over the verse, where they would buy my products at a good price. Now, would I do other things too? I don't know. Again, as I said, I like to fight. Maybe I would have on the side an org. Maybe that will include, shipping and security at the same time. I like the combination of shipping and security too. Maybe I will also help people do some mercenary actions. If there is an enemy base that needs to be destroyed, I'll be able to provide a few fighters for that. I don't know, guy. So many things, but it's such in a long way. So right now, I just want to make money and try to buy ships in game that I don't have in my hangar. That's what I'm trying to do with the current PU patches. I have failed to do that because of the many crashes that we've had in 3.4. I hope 3.5 is going to be more stable. My objective in 3.5 is to buy a Constellation Phoenix or maybe a Hammerhead if really I have enough cash. We're gonna see. But yeah, it's a great question, Gargotron, and I think that when we think of that, we are all dreaming of what Star Citizen is going to be. It's the dream, the game that is going to end all games. Thank you for asking, Gargotron. And if you want your questions to be answered in the show like Gargotron's, don't forget you can subscribe to the Patreon page. It starts with just $1 a month and you can have access to lots of great perks. Go check it out. That's all for today's video, guys. This is the Eradicator. I'm signing out.